Now, the Sunshine Girls ended their campaign by being the only undefeated team as the curtain came down on the America's Netball World Cup qualifiers at the National Indoor Sports Centre on Saturday night. Captain Janelle Fowler led the Jamaican scoring once again with 51 goals from 61 attempts. Spencer Darlington reports.
The Connie Francis coached Sunshine Girls looked a cut above the rest throughout the 7-day tournament, and what was expected to be their toughest challenge resulted in another comfortable victory as they defeated arch rivals Trinidad and Tobago 69-47. The Trinidadians started out by attempting to match the tempo of the Jamaicans, but they were plagued by a few turnovers, with the Sunshine Girls capitalizing to lead 21-11 at the end of the first quarter. The Sunshine Girls began the second quarter on the front foot, and despite the Calypso Girls trying their best to stay in the contest, the home team underlined their dominance by outscoring their opponents 17-12 to lead 38-23 at halftime. In an effort to inject more urgency, T&T made a few substitutions in the third quarter, but the young Jamaicans kept their feet on the pedal, again outscoring their opponents 19-15 to stay out front 57-38 at the end of that period. It was more of the same in the final quarter as T&T ran out of steam, with Jamaica taking that stanza 12-9 to carve out a comfortable 22-goal margin of victory.
I must give our assistant coach, Rob Wright, our defensive coach, he's really very good at his work. I mean, he took on a young defensive squad and were able to get them to hunt balls, and they gravitate towards that. I thought that our entire team were good. I mean, they were a hot and cold spot, but one thing I love about the energy with the girls is that they keep believing, and even when mistakes keep happening, they never gave up.
Trinidad and Tobago, who were suffering their first loss of the tournament, had already secured one of the two qualifying spots to next year's World Cup in South Africa.
I think their performance was good. I know the game was a little bit more, well, it was faster than the others. So from this game, I think the girls would be taking back that quick transitioning and that consistency in what they're doing, because I think that they had some good runs. They had some good opportunity where they kept control of the game and the ball, getting it quickly to the circle. At other times, they had some little errors, which I think we will go back and probably work on and manage.
Barbados took the other World Cup spot, which was up for grabs after crushing Antigua and Barbuda 68-29. The Sunshine Girls now turn their attention to the Fast 5 Championship from November 5-6 in Christchurch, New Zealand. Spencer Darlington, TVJ Sports.